Hello, it's Ray, and happy Pride Month. I hope that it has been filled with relaxation and acceptance and not trans hate. Oh my god, there's been so much this year. Speaking of, I'm linking the website to an organization that helps trans people with providing rent funds for gender-affirming surgeries and healthcare. So I'm going to be talking about a bad movie, which is obviously going to be centered around queer characters, and the director and lead actor and the CEO of the production company that this movie comes from is a gay woman. This movie almost didn't make the cut. This movie I almost didn't make a video about because of the fact that it angered me so much. But the other movie that I was going to talk about, I just wanted it to make me feel something. Anything. At all. But it didn't. I didn't feel anything towards the movie but like confusion. And to be completely honest with you, absolute boredom. We're not talking about that movie. We're not talking about that movie this video. We're talking about a movie called More Than Friends. More Than Friends is a 2016 romantic drama. The description reads, after a woman learns that one of her girlfriends has romantic feelings for her, she surprises all when she discovers that the feelings are mutual. That's a very good summary of the movie if we're talking about the last 10 minutes of it. Also, in my research for this movie, I found the Amazon description. Growing up in Chicago, Angela, a heterosexual female, never realizes that her best friend Tennille, a dominant female, is deeply in love with her. What do they mean by that? What are they talking about? Why did they say that? Are they saying she's like a top? I mean, they said that Angela was a heterosexual female, so does that mean that Tennille isn't gay, but dominant? So, follow me this year, this Pride, to, well, for me it was watch, but for you it's just to listen to the spark notes of one of the very few gay love stories that I really wish that in the end they did not end up together. Without further ado, let's watch. We have our two main characters, Angela and Tennille. The first few scenes is glimpses into their childhood. Angela has a homophobic father who gets a job offer somewhere else that makes their whole family have to move away from our other main character, Angela's best friend Tennille, who has two moms because gay people come from gay people. Cut to 17 years later, and Tennille is on her way to pick up Angela after work because they're gonna hang out. But when Tennille arrives at Angela's house, a man opens up the door. Tennille is being very rude to him because if you couldn't tell from the title, Tennille is gay and in love with Angela. Tennille and Angela talk, and it turns out Angela forgot she made plans with the guy that opened up the door.
Get dressed. He's coming with us?
No, please don't be mad. I forgot he made plans already. You want to come with us to a get together?
I really wish you would have told me before I drove way over here.
I know, but come with us. It'll be fun. You'll see.
Strike one against Angela. Anyways, Tennille is sitting alone at the party, as third wheels do. Tries to have a sloppy confession. Fails. Luckily for Tennille, she hits it off with another lesbian at the party, which angers Angela because if you couldn't tell from the movie title, and if the Amazon description fooled you, Angela is not straight and is in fact in love with Tennille, or so she says, in the last 10 minutes of the movie. Skipping scenes, Angela tells Tennille that Ryan doesn't want kids. Put a pin in that, that is important. Angela's mom has cancer, so Tennille spends the night with Angela to comfort her, which angers Tennille's partner because Tennille's partner and Tennille's partner's friends, whoa, what a mouthful. They're aware that Tennille has feelings for Angela, so much so that in any scene that has Tennille's partner's friends, they're side-eyeing each other as Tennille talks about Angela at any point in time. Oh, okay. So Angela, still being upset that her mother has cancer and is probably gonna die, asks Ryan to come over, and he says that he's busy, that he can't, he has work, but he is lying because he is in fact cheating on her with another chick. And I would love to feel sad, I would love to be disturbed, I would love to act surprised, like, oh my god, girl, how could he do that to you? But like, I watch Tubi movies, man. I've been watching a few movies for the past month, trying to find a movie for this month, for Pride Month, and I'm so desensitized to cheating that it's just kind of like, oh my god, he didn't cheat? That must mean they're trying to tell us he's a good person. Because when they try to tell us that he's a bad guy, he has to do every single bad thing any dude ever has done in the book for us to know that he's a bad person. I just thought, like, yeah, this is a Tubi movie. That's kind of a given, girl. I'm surprised you didn't catch on. Like, you didn't realize you were in a Tubi movie? Come on. Get it together. Get it together. You're really slacking. You're really lacking. Next scene, the two couples are at Angela's house watching TV, watching a football game, when Angela and Tennille decide to make a bet. If Angela's team wins, Tennille has to take Angela on a date. Because Angela is messy and likes to stir the pot for some reason. And that's what she decides she wants to do. That's what her prize is if she wins the bet. And if Tennille wins, Angela has to go with Tennille to a gay bar. This is a romance movie. So Angela's team wins. They go on a date. Angela's so much more in love now. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, in this movie, really? They're like falling in love? Whoa. That's crazy. I would have never guessed that would ever happen. Like, this feels like such a wild turn of events. Like, I would have never predicted this ever happening in 1,000 universes. Like, I would have never seen this coming. I mean, I didn't even think gay people were real until I saw these two. Like, this is actually maddening. This is wild. This is crazy. Like, this is off the rock. I don't know what just came over me. I don't know what that was. I think I just got possessed. Tennille goes out to drink with her friends, and she tells them how so over she is with Angela. Like, she's so over Angela. Like, she's not in love with her anymore because she's so in love with her current partner. And if this wasn't a movie, I would believe her. So at the end of the night, Tennille is drunk. She's drunk. And for some reason, her friends drive her to Angela's house and not to her own house. I don't know why they would do that, because if they knew where Angela lived, that means they know where Tennille lives. There's no way they would know where Angela lives and not know where Tennille lives. So I don't know why they didn't drive her to Tennille's house. But here comes the scene where I officially hate Angela and everything she stands for. So she helps Tennille, goes to sleep, has a wet dream about Tennille, and when she wakes up, she tries to wake up Tennille to make a proposition of late night sideways tango. Then when Tennille does not wake up, she tangos with Tennille anyways. Great. Thanks. Fantastic. Angela's relationship with Ryan is rocky because he's being distant. Tennille's relationship is flourishing because Tennille minds her business and doesn't purposely store the pot or doesn't force people to tango with her. Angela's upset because Ryan won't let her meet his kids. Angela's mom dies. What? Oh, come on. I'm better than that. I wouldn't laugh about someone's mom dying just because I hate them. On camera. Next important scene. Tennille's partner is planning a birthday party for Tennille. And Tennille's partner also has two moms because gay people come from gay people. Unless you're Katya. Then you come from a gay lake.
Listen to me carefully. You know how I am, Ava, when it comes to you. I will hurt her if she hurts you.
This never comes up again. Like, I was so scared but prepared for Tennille's partner to get her heart broke, and then Tennille's mom just walks up and shoots Tennille. I don't know. I was ready for things to get crazy. I was ready for things to go insane. Anyways, she proposes and Angela gets jealous. Angela tells Tennille that she's pregnant and hasn't told Ryan yet because if she does, he'll leave her. Which he does, when she tells him 5 minutes later. When he walks out the door, Angela turns to Tennille immediately, as if Tennille can do anything about it. What do you want Tennille to do? But Tennille's partner was like, hey, she's a big girl now, stop running behind her. And so Tennille's like, yeah, I'm sorry. And Angela runs out, upset. In the next scene, Tennille is at Angela's door, knocking. Turns out they haven't been talking for a few days. Angela was very upset that she had to go home alone and Tennille wasn't there for her. And I'm sitting here like, girl, get so over yourself. Get so over yourself. I don't care if I come off as like insensitive or something, but it's like, it's not like Tennille wasn't trying to be there for her. It's not like Tennille hasn't been there for her every other time. Every other time beforehand, Tennille was there for her. It was Tennille's engagement, like they just got engaged. And leaving at that point would have put Tennille's relationship in jeopardy. I get it, you're suffering, you have problems, and Tennille's not saying she's not gonna be there for you. It's just that she couldn't be there for you at that specific time. And that is the only reason why she's upset, is that Tennille was not at her beck and call. So, you know, they have a falling out. She goes through the pregnancy alone, because she's calling Ryan throughout the months, and he ain't picking up his phone. After a while, Angela finally buckles down and asks Tennille to drive her to a doctor's appointment, where they reconcile. She apologizes. That's right, so we need some apologection up in here. Thank you very much. Tennille shows up at Ryan's house, presumably to tell him to talk to Angela, but we find out that the girl he was cheating on Angela with, it was not actually some side piece, but his wife. Tennille gets punched in the face in the heat of the confrontation, so she hits him in the back of the head with a bottle. Tennille gets home, tells her partner what happens, and Tennille's partner says that if Tennille doesn't stop running behind Angela, then the wedding is over.
Insecure? You made me insecure. How the hell you gonna tell me we first got together that you was still in love with your best friend? I have been ever since you guys was kids. I know the feelings just didn't go away because you met me. I know they didn't, Tennille.
That is a fair assessment. Which begs the question why you're continuing the wedding anyways. I mean, like, if you already know that your partner probably has feelings for someone else, like they're not totally committed, they're not totally in it, then I feel like that's reason enough to call off the wedding. Like, it shouldn't be stop doing this or it's over. It should be you are doing this because of these feelings that are left over. So we're going to have to call off the wedding because this is not going to end well. So, Angela realizes that she's in love with Tennille. Bad timing, because this is right before the wedding, like the day before the wedding. And through the blunder of one of Tennille's friends, she finds out that Tennille loves her too. So she asks this friend what she should do.
I think you're too late.
Kim, come on, I need your advice. If it were you, would you want me to let you know how I felt, especially if you felt the same way about me?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you tell her now, she'll either 1, resent you, 2, hate you for the rest of y'all lives, or 3...
Or what?
Or she'll thank you for saving her from making the biggest mistake by marrying the wrong one.
Thank you so much, Kim. I gotta let her know how I feel.
Let's just ignore the first 2 possibilities. I think it's too late. I think at this point you would be selfishly sabotaging and ruining a relationship that your friend cares about for the possibility of them to like you back. I don't think I fully conceptualized my feelings about it, because technically it would be, I guess, easier for me to say like, oh no, it's wrong and no, it's okay, if Tennille didn't love her partner, but Tennille does love her partner. But then again, I guess there's also some blame for Tennille for marrying someone when she knows she's not fully over someone else. I guess it's on Tennille that she's even dating other people when she knows she's not fully over somebody else. What I'm trying to say is this is messy, and I feel bad for Tennille's partner. If you do tell her, let it be before the wedding happens. So she does try to tell Tennille the day before the wedding, but then she hears how Tennille is so happy about getting married, so she fails to tell her how she feels. So it's officially too late, because it's the day of the wedding and Tennille is on cloud 9. But the friend that talked to Angela is pressed enough to send a text with Tennille's phone to Angela, telling her to save Tennille from making the biggest mistake of her life. How presumptuous of you to assume how I feel about my own wedding. How presumptuous. So Angela rushes over to her car, but oh no, it's not working. Ryan, conveniently, gains a conscience, apologizes, and drives her to the wedding.
I just wanted to let you know how I felt before it was too late.
Too late? You know what? Amy was right about you.
What do you mean?
She said you were selfish to come here and do something like this. That's some real selfish shit.
But I just...
Yes. Yeah. Full stop. Period. That's the tweet. That is the tweet, sis. And with her ruining the wedding alone, maybe I wouldn't be so quick to say that. We've had, like, objection to the weddings before in other movies. We've had that before. But she essayed Tennille. Clearly, she's very selfish. I rest my case, Your Honor. Tennille goes back to the wedding and her partner said that she can no longer be friends with Angela. That's kind of fair. And as Angela tries to leave the church, Tennille's run after her, officially breaking it off with her partner. Angela and Tennille kiss and raise Angela's baby together. Happily ever after, blah, 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 blah. Angela angers me. She acts horrible the entire movie and gets rewarded with the family she wanted. Yay, that's the movie. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, like the video, and if you want to see more content like this, albeit inconsistently, then subscribe and turn on post notifications so you see when I upload. Thanks for watching. See ya!